It was a peaceful night in the hospital. I was on duty as a nurse. The hallways were dark and silent except for the distant sound of heart monitors and the soft hum of fluorescent lights. The clock said 2 a.m., and I was checking patient charts when I heard a strange sound coming from room 302. Room 302 was where Mr. Antonio was admitted. He was a very quiet, middle-aged man who suffered from a terminal illness. I went to the room to see if he needed anything. When I entered, I saw Mr. Antonio sitting on the bed, with a fixed and terrified look on his face. "Mr. Antonio, is everything okay?" I asked, trying to sound calm. He did not answer. He just kept staring at the corner of the room. I got closer and tried to see what he was looking at, but I saw nothing but shadows. "Mr. Antonio, what are you seeing?" I insisted. Finally, he murmured, "She's here, she won't leave me alone." A chill ran down my spine. I looked into the corner of the room again, and this time I saw a female figure, pale and translucent, with long black hair and a white dress. She floated in the air. Her empty eyes seemed to pierce my soul. I was paralyzed with fear, but I knew I needed to act. "Who is she, Mr. Antonio?" I asked, voice shaking. He started crying and said, "She was my wife. He died in this hospital 2 years ago. Since then she has been chasing me. He says it's my fault." My heart raced. I tried to calm Mr. Antonio, but the ghostly figure started to move towards us. I felt the air grow cold around us. I wanted to run, but my legs wouldn't obey me. The ghost woman stopped next to Mr. Antonio's bed and whispered something in his ear. He screamed in pain and despair. Desperate, I ran out of the room and called the other nurses and doctors. When we returned, the figure had disappeared and Mr. Antonio was unconscious. We tried to revive him, but it was too late. He's gone. I've never been able to forget that night. Many say that his wife's spirit still roams the hospital, haunting patients who enter room 302. Since then, I have avoided that room at all costs, and I never worked the night shift again.